What's up everybody, how's it going? iDusk here, and I got another tips and tricks video for you all today. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but today I got some tips to help you become a better support player. This is one I wanted to do for a while, and now I'm finally getting to it, so I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully you learn something new. So, playing the support role is one of the most underrated skills in the game, and people often scoff at the idea of playing support. You know, some people have this mindset that if you're not rushing everybody with your Nashor route, then you're just a bad player, but the scoreboard would beg to differ, as the team with a solid support player will win much more often than the team full of Slayers. It's also important to ditch the false idea that a support player is somebody who sits in the back with the Lancer or the Hammerburst all day, because that again is not true. Oftentimes sitting too far back is actually making it harder for your team, thus doing the exact opposite of what a good support player should strive to do, which is to make it easier for their team. So that leads into tip number 1, don't stay too far back from your teammates. Supporting doesn't mean that you hang back with a rifle and camp in your spawn for the entire match. A good support player needs to move with their team, because if you put yourself too far back, you aren't going to be able to get much damage off from people, as you're more likely to miss some shots if you're firing at a distance, as well as you won't be able to revive your teammates if they go down near you. Sometimes being a support player doesn't even involve using your rifles at all. Many times I'll be in a situation where my teammate is in a shotgun battle, and I'll be supporting with my shotgun instead of my Lancer. That way if my teammate goes down, I can probably pick off that enemy with one really good shot from my Nashor, and be close enough to revive my teammate. Whereas if I was sitting far away with the Lancer, even if I managed to down the enemy player from afar, there's no guarantee that I could have made it to my teammate in time for the revive. The key thing in supporting, it just means that you're aiming to help someone else win their fight, rather than taking someone head on yourself. One of the most frustrating things I see in matchmaking is when someone will be in like a 2v1 situation, and all three players in that situation are just crazy wall balancing, trying to get these one shots off, when the team that has numbers advantage could have easily won if they had one player just hang back a few feet and get one really good hard aim with the Nashor to make it 100 times easier for his teammate to finish the kill. My next tip is to communicate with your team. Now this is mainly if you're playing in a party with other people, but communicating in general is just one of the best ways you can support your team. When people think of communicating, they tend to only call out the enemies that they see in front of them, but there is so much more vital information that you could be calling out, like keeping track of when power weapons are respawning, or letting teammates know if they're by themselves on the opposite side of the map, or telling them that you have their back so they can push a 1v1. You know, these are all game-changing callouts. You don't want to just call out the enemy locations that you see in front of you, because that can get redundant and it can kind of cause your teammates to tune you out if you're just calling stuff out like, oh hey guys, he's over here, oh now he's over here, oh we just moved to this cover, oh now he's scratching his ass, oh he switched weapons. You know, if you keep calling out like redundantly like that, people are going to start to tune you out. Typically I don't call out enemy players unless there is some sort of significance, like if they're a one-shot player, or if they're holding a power weapon, or they're the last guy for the round, or you know, anything of importance. Otherwise I'll just mark them so my teammates will know where they are and they don't have to hear me call it out every 5 seconds. Tip number 3 is to not worry about picking up your kills right away. Now this is something that I preached for a long time playing Gears of War, but if you're playing the supportive role, it's especially important, because I see players who are supporting their teammates in like a 1v2 situation, they'll get a down, and then rather than start shooting the second player to help their teammate, they'll just focus up on cleaning that kill of theirs, and by the time they've got the kill and reloaded, their teammate's already dead. I'm not saying that you have to give up all your kills. Obviously, if you can clean up the kill and no one's going to die as a result of it, you probably should. But the priority of a support player should always be keeping your teammates alive. If that means letting somebody clean up your kill or letting your teammate grab a meat shield, then so be it. This game awards assist points very generously, so you aren't going to be losing out on any XP, and you'll do much better team player if you aren't just so emotionally attached to your KD. You also shouldn't be afraid to take kills yourself if the situation calls for it. I've seen people get it down with like the sniper rifle, and then they'll reload and use another sniper shot to pick up that kill when they have like 5 teammates right next to their down. Which to me, that's just a waste of a sniper shot. You know, that sniper could have been used to kill another player or secure a power weapon or anything of importance, but instead you just wasted on picking up your own kill when somebody else could have done it. Now, I'm not saying that you should steal every kill you see, because that is kind of a dick thing to do, and if you're going out of your way to steal kills, then you're doing the exact opposite of, you know, what you're trying to do, which is help your teammates. But if the situation calls for it, you should clean up your teammates' kills. My fourth and final tip is to focus on your awareness. As a support player, you are much more prone to getting caught off guard, whether it be because an enemy team spawned behind you, or the enemy sniper decided to focus on taking you out because they see you're racking up so many assist points, or if you're supporting a teammate who lost their battle and now you have to deal with the players pushing you from the front. You know, there's a lot of things that can go wrong as a support player, so you have to be aware as possible of your surroundings. The kill feed and the TACCOM are your best friends here. If you notice a few enemy players have just died on the kill feed, you can use your TACCOM to see exactly when they're going to be respawning, and then you can check your back to make sure they didn't spawn right behind you. The kill feeds also let you know when enemies have picked up power weapons, which is good. It can help you avoid getting sniped or getting boom shotted, and the TACCOM will let you know if power weapons are respawned or not. This information also sort of ties in with the communication tip, because this is all information that you can relay to your teammates, so that means you're not only focusing on your own awareness, but you're making your team more aware as well. So remember guys, support players and slayers are a lot like peanut butter and jelly. You can't make a sandwich with just one of those ingredients, otherwise it's going to taste terrible, and it's going to be a very sad sandwich. So if you look at the best Gears of War teams, you'll see both slayers and support players doing equal work, because that's what it takes. It takes both styles of play to win matches. I know this community tends to hate on players who aren't part of the Nashers or get the fuck out mindset, but if you only play aggressively, in my opinion, you're not any better than the guy who just sits in the back and plays too passively. I'm saying all of this because I'm a little bit worried that a video like this is going to get me some backlash, but you know, I stand by this statement. I really do believe that support players are just as important as slayers. Above all though, it is important to be a well-rounded player, capable of doing both slaying and supporting. You can't just be a one-trick pony. So in my next tips and tricks video, I'm going to probably do about how to get more kills and how to win more battles to sort of even this one out. I just wanted to do this one first since plenty of YouTubers are already covering the aggressive Nasher 1v1 style of play, and I personally consider myself as more of a support player, so that's why I wanted to do this one first. Anyways guys, that is going to do it for this tips and tricks video. Thank you all so much for watching, but before I end this, I do want to give a quick shout out to a YouTuber by the name of Modded Talent. I recently did a collaboration with him on his channel, which was really fun, and I wanted to give him a shout out for that. You know, if you guys like my Gears of War videos, you will definitely like his videos as well. So I'll have a link to his channel in the description. Go check him out for some more Gears of War content. But before you do that, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss my next one. Also, feel free to share your tips and tricks in the comments below, or even suggest an idea for a future tips and tricks video if you like. Thank you all again for watching. You guys are the best. This is my first upload of 2017, and I am really looking forward to another year of this channel. So thanks again for watching, guys. You are all awesome and the best, and I will see you next time.